Not watching
Then just before you get kicked out.
Yeah.
Every encounter is a chance for character development. Got lost it. One more time. Say that one more time for the people in the back.
Stop looking for a relationship. Stop chasing it.
If you're friends with the person before, you won't have to have I don't think you have to have a long talking stage.
Exactly.
How to reject a guy.
Like, tell them you're gay.
It's just some stuff that God does to make you realize, like, wow, he's really great. Like, that's the only way I can say it. Alright. Hi world. Today I have my wonderful cousin here with me.
Hello.
Are you gonna say your name?
My name is Deandra. Everyone calls me D or Dee.
Anyways, I asked you guys on Instagram for some girl talk questions, and I got a few, so we're both gonna answer the question. We're internet cousins for the day. This is my perspective as a 17-year-old, and that's her perspective as a 20-year-old in college.
21 in October.
The first one is it easier or harder to be a girl today than when you were young? I think it was easier to be a girl, like back in the days, because when we were younger, we didn't have to worry about people like catcalling us all the time.
Oh yeah,
we were
it was
younger.
Definitely easier.
It was definitely
when you get older,
easier.
like even when like you're a minor and stuff like that, in your case when you're like 16, 17, and then catcall you all the time,
right?
And like you have the luxury of saying, I'm underage. But then once you reach 18 and up, and they start catcalling you, it's like you can't even say, oh, I'm underage because you're legal. And it's like as you get older and your body's changing, because you go through a puberty when you're doing your teens, but you also go through a second puberty. What people don't really tell you about, you go through a second puberty in your 20s. So it's like your body is just continuously evolving, and it's like making you more of like, I wouldn't say target, but like you're more prone to like experience catcalling.
And besides the whole body thing though, you have more responsibilities as you get older. When you're younger, all you gotta do is worry about which game you're gonna play when you get home. When you get older, it's high school, it's college, it's chores, a lot of stuff starts to pile up on you. And right now, at the age of 17, I heard adulthood is hard, but like the amount of responsibilities that you have to like keep account of, especially since you're going to college, it's so hard. Like it's so much to keep account of. I definitely think that it's harder to be a girl today,
especially before periods came.
Right. It's definitely harder to be a girl today than it was before. God, it's hot out here. We're at the beach, so if you could do a risky activity once with no risk, what would you do? I'd probably swim with sharks. I'm not gonna lie. Like I don't really like the ocean like that, because it always sticks in my head that only 5% of the ocean has been discovered, and I don't know what's out there, so I'm not gonna risk it. But if there was no risk, I would definitely go swim with sharks. Okay, like that's just, it just seems so cool. Like I would love to do that, and it would make me feel some sense of like self-accomplishment.
Yeah, you know? I agree. And like if I had the opportunity to like swim underwater and actually know how to swim, and on top of that be able to just breathe without anything in my nose, like just breathe freely and experience the depths of the sea. Like I'm talking go to like the things that like NASA hasn't even like discovered, like the other 90% of what we don't know. If I could experience that, I would do it.
I'll be a whole mermaid. How do you build your confidence and how to stay confident?
The best way to build your confidence is, I know this is easier than said than done, but you have to start with learning how to love yourself no matter what. Like it takes time, but whether it's like with words of affirmations or just taking care of yourself, practicing self-care, doing things that bring you joy, slowly over time you'll build that confidence. And I feel like as you get older, the confidence shifts for the better. So it just takes, starting with loving yourself. And I know even loving yourself can be hard, but you have to start small and take baby steps.
The confidence thing definitely starts with you loving yourself, like she said, but I feel like as you get older, it's very hard for boys and girls, but I'm talking about girls right now, so it's hard for us to like be confident in the world that we live in, because everybody's so accustomed to plastic surgery and everything, that the smallest normal things aren't normal anymore, and it's just weird.
And I feel like also as women, like I said, if you go through a second puberty, and when you go through that second puberty, we're just more prone to develop body dysmorphia, but you cannot let that get to you, because body dysmorphia, that shit's not real. I don't know what Eve did, but I don't know.
Like, body shaming is such a bad thing nowadays. Like, I don't know what these people got going on, but they just feel the need to body shame anybody. Okay, so it's like, okay, so you tell somebody that they're bigger than they're supposed to be, they get slim, now they're too slim. They tell somebody that they need to put on somewhere, now they get big, now they're too fat. Like, make up your mind. Like, that's how you know that the internet is a lie. A lot of the times you get the body shaming comments from people that they don't see you face to face. So the internet is such a fake place, and it can make you feel very, very insecure about your body. But I'm telling you, confidence is something that you need to get over time. It's not gonna come today, it's not gonna come tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's something that just builds up over time. So it's just about how you are willing to take on the process. What do you think about fake friendships? What do I think about fake friendships? You can spot it from a mile away. I've seen some fake friendships. I just stand over here and I'm looking at it like, wow, did you really think that that person is your friend for real?
Pay attention to how your body moves when you're around certain people. I'm telling you, it may sound cliche, but when you're really in tune with yourself, you have to pay attention to how your body feels, because the gut never lies and your body will never lie to you. You can lie about a lot of things, but you cannot lie about your energy. I've had so many friends I've had to cut off just because they didn't align with my style of life.
You will be able to realize who's always there for you. Sometimes the fake friends, they'll like lead you in the wrong path, and I find that when I pray to God and I ask him to remove people out of my life that aren't meant for me, a lot of the times something happens and it shows up the person's real personality, and I'm like, oh, okay. Sometimes they might not be for you, but you might be forced in the friendship. I would just advise you not to force a friendship, because that's when it's really gonna go downhill and it's not gonna benefit you in any type of way. Fake friends is a no. It doesn't matter who they are, how long you have been friends, cut them off. People will come and go in your life, and every person that you encounter in your life is a way for you to develop character.
Some people are temporary. Matter of fact, everyone's temporary, so don't even take anything personal. At the end of the day, you don't really need nobody. It's just a plus.
Except
you know,
God.
You don't need nobody but God. The point of life is to experience the beauty of it. So whether it benefits you, good or bad, it doesn't matter.
I'm sorry, the truck is in the background. How do you get over a breakup? Wait, first of all, I can't speak from any personal experience, because I've never been in a relationship before. I've never been close to getting into a relationship before, so I don't. Thankfully, I've never had to experience no breakup. So she'll take this one.
You can experience breakup with romantic and platonic relationships. It doesn't always have to be romantic.
You're right.
It's hard. You feel like you're never gonna heal from it, and it's such a struggle every day. You think about the person and you can't get over them. My best advice is to remember that time will heal you. No matter what, time is gonna heal you. Practice loving yourself. Practice doing things that bring you discomfort, because that's only gonna help you grow. Whether it's meditating, journaling, working out, gym, getting Reiki done. I got Reiki done and it was a game changer. Reiki is when you go to a practitioner and they use their hands to heal you. There's more to it that I have to get into. I don't got time for it right now, but that feeling is not forever. This is only temporary.
Even though the breakup might be hard, the relationship, it was not a mistake, because I feel like God placed people in your life for a reason. Like I said, people come and go, and every encounter is a chance for character development. You'll learn from your past experiences, basically. What are your thoughts entering college? Let me answer this first, since I'm about to be a freshman in college. And next month I'll be a freshman in college. It's not even real. Move. That's the devil right there trying to get me to not do this video, but I am going to do the video. So anyways, as I am going into college next month, I'm really excited. Wait, what was the question again? Yes, I'm really excited. I'm extremely excited for the experience and roommates and classes. But as you guys know, I'm going to be also running Division 1 track and field in college, so I'm really excited but also nervous. I'm also nervous for that a little bit, because I don't know what to expect, and it's it hasn't even fully clicked to me yet, because I'm taking it serious, but I haven't really taken into account how hard it might be once I actually get there. So
It's actually gonna be hard.
but I'm ready, because I love the sport. What were your thoughts entering to college? Because she's a senior graduating next year.
Yeah, I graduate next year. Since I was commuting, I didn't think much of it. I was just okay, this is just another way for me to take classes, and I have to commute and go home. So I didn't really get the college experience until my third year, when I became a resident assistant with campus for free. it made me feel grown. Like I was like, okay, like I'm in college now, and like the classes are hard. Like these are hard classes you're taking, but like, and then you'll think that like in freshman year you can't handle just because it's challenging. But then as you get older and you grow throughout college, you realize that you can handle. It's just that this is just how college is. The classes are gonna be hard, and you have to have the discipline and consistency to overcome these challenges. Yeah, like college, everyone got to like experience college life for what it is. They really, you know, appreciate it because it's fun.
I'm going to college 4 hours away, and I mean, I think some people would be like really sad to leave, but I'm not. I'm kind of sad to leave my mom, but I'm very independent, so I'll be okay being alone. And I'm a little bit nervous about the work because I'm going in there as a health science major, you know, the woman in STEM thing, and I'm minoring in psychology. So
I'm a STEM student, and I'm just gonna tell you right now, you're gonna cry. If you're in STEM, you're gonna cry, and that's okay. You know, Jada's intelligent, and she should have no issue really like experiencing it.
Let's hope my intelligence transfers over to college.
It will.
Let's talk about the social aspect. I'm a very social person, but like I'm not shy. Like I'll talk, but if it's too many people, like my social battery runs out in like 5 minutes. Like the whole party thing, I can't really do it for too long. I went to prom and I was out in like an hour because it was just too many people and not my crowd. So let's just hope that I'll be able to find my crowd when I go to college. I know it'll be a whole bunch of different people.
You're gonna find your crowd.
It's easy for me to make friends no matter who I go around. Somebody asked me this for your pads or tampons.
Should I get TMI, bro?
TMI? How
Too much
TMI?
information. I mean,
How TMI?
bro, I'm not gonna lie. Both. When you have a heavy flow like me, you have to use both a tampon and a pad. So
At
honestly,
the same time?
yes, bro. Jada, I have to use a tampon and I have to use a pad at the same time, and that's not enough. That's not enough. With my foot, I'm sorry for the TMI, but if I had to choose,
not too long.
if I had to choose between the both of them, honestly, I would say pad. For the heavy flow girlies, y'all understand. They both have their pros and cons. Like with pads, it could get messy. See, but like with tampons though, that's not enough.
I'm definitely.
Have you ever used a tampon?
No. I'm about to tell you. But I'm definitely a pad girl because like I'm only using pads because I'm scared of tampons. Like I just cannot do it. Like I watched the show this one time and the tampon got lost.
Bro, I'm sorry. This is good TMI, bro. One time while I was in college, right? I thought I took my tampon out, right? And I went to sleep. I woke up the next morning, showered and everything. And then I put another tampon in, right? No. Tell me why I had 2 tampons in. And I was in class like, I was ready to pass out, bro. I was like, bro, why do I feel like this? I need to go to the bathroom and see what's going on. I pulled that out. I was like, bro.
It was hard?
No, I was about to panic though, because if I didn't discover it, I would have had to go to like ER or something. But I really didn't know it was there because sometimes you don't see the string and you realize
yes, that's scary.
That's something that I'm scared of, and you can get toxic shock syndrome.
See, that's why I'm not using no tampon because first of all, I'm scared to put it there. I'm scared because that's crazy. Like the pad is just easy, and I don't have a heavy flow because very light. Sometimes it doesn't even last as long.
I wish mine was light.
But yeah, she's a pad and tampon. I'm just a pad. Okay.
Yeah, both. I have to use both.
That was very TMI. That was the most TMI one we did. Tips on getting into a relationship.
Stop looking for it. Stop chasing people.
Wait, say that one more time. Say that one more time for the people in the back.
Stop looking for a relationship. Stop chasing it. The relationship that you want is gonna come to you. I promise you that. Because if you go looking for it, you're gonna get one that doesn't serve you the greater good.
And just to add on to that, the part where you also for these little hooligans is not it. Please don't do it. Just because you're thirsty for a relationship, don't just settle for these little no ambition looking boys. Please, you girls, please stand up. Please stand up. I'm talking on your tippy toes. Levitate if you have to. Please levitate if you have to.
Stand up. As someone that like has only been through 2 serious relationships, the relationship that I'm in right now, it came naturally. It came authentically, and the only reason why it came is because during COVID quarantine, I started loving myself to the fullest, prioritizing myself, and doing exactly what I wanted to attract to myself. Like whatever I wanted to attract, I gave it to myself, and that's why I attracted the relationship that I attracted. And we're going on 4 years now, so that tells you everything that you need to know.
As a person that has never ever been into a relationship before and finds it very hard to catch feelings or anything like that, let me tell you, sometimes
I think she's asexual.
Huh?
I think you're asexual.
Asexual? Wait, remind me of what that is. Isn't that with plants and stuff?
No, I mean someone that just isn't attracted to anyone romantically.
No, I am. No, actually, no. Sometimes I'll be seeing some good-looking boys, but I just don't feel. I just can't be bothered sometimes to put no effort in. So I'm like, you know what? Let me just chill. Let me just wait on myself, because sometimes I just don't feel like I have the energy to give to somebody else. And you cannot go into a relationship and not be willing to give up some of your time and energy to another person. So I don't have time. I don't have time to share with another person just yet. When I feel like I have time to share with another person and energy to give to another person, and I feel like they're worth it, then I will go and maybe try and talk to them, to a person. I'm not just gonna go talk to them just because they're good looking, because what's the point? I'm only gonna talk to you if I see you going somewhere. I'm not just gonna juggle boys. Like I can't juggle boys. I don't see how y'all do it, but that's a real talent right there. If I'm going to be in a relationship, I have to be sure about the person, because frankly, I just got too much on my plate to be wasted on no ambition boys. So that's why, for the people that know, because people ask me this all the time, you know, are you talking to anybody? Why are you not talking to anybody? Let me put you on with somebody. No, I'm not ready. I'm really not ready yet. We're saying this now, Deandra, but at the end of the day, it's maturity. It's maturity. That's all it is. Because some of these people who literally watch this right now and listen to us, but they're not hearing us. They're still going to go back to the same thing we tell them not to do.
It's emotional maturity. You're hearing us, but are you really comprehending it?
No, they're not. Some of them are not comprehending it.
Because if you're not comprehending it, that means you're just not ready. You're gonna keep falling through that loophole.
I don't talk to nobody about relationship anymore, because they're gonna do what they want to do at the end of the day. I just don't have breath to waste. Like, I'm already also breath as an athlete. I need to save this breath I have, because this is really deep. That one is really deep, because people really be blind when it comes to these boys sometimes. I don't know why. Should the talking stage last 6 months?
First of all, there's no such thing as talking stage. Second of all, you should put no time limit on anything. It's just hard to explain. Like, that's like a iffy question.
But don't you think that there are certain stages of a relationship though?
Of course.
Exactly. I feel like talking stage, it's like where you getting to know the person before you decide that, oh, I'm really going to dive into something deep and romantic with this person. Don't you think?
6 months is definitely a good time.
6 months?
Yeah, it is.
6 months?
It is. I would say 3 to 6. 3 to 6 for you to really figure out the person. I would say 3 to 6.
I'd say 3 months should be the most talk to the person, because look, after like a month or so, you know that you obviously want something with this person. Otherwise, you wouldn't still be entertaining the person, would you?
What people fail to forget is you could do all the talking stages you want, but the key to having a strong, successful, long-lasting, authentic relationship is being friends with the person.
The friendship stage before, and then the talking stage after.
Yeah, I would.
Right, okay.
Or it could be talking stage, then friendship, then...
That seems backwards. I think friendship first, then talking.
Yeah, friendship, then talking. You guys were never friends. You just talked so that you could get to that relationship stage without establishing a friendship. And then that's why some of y'all relationships crumble, because you didn't establish a friendship beforehand.
If you're friends with the person before, you won't have to have I don't think you have to have a long talking stage.
Exactly. You don't need a talking stage. You need to be friends with the person first. You need a friendship first in order to get a relationship out of that person. And some of y'all don't realize that. You get into a relationship with these people, you get your little 3-month talking stage, and then you're like, oh my god, I can't believe that person cheated on me, or they're being unfaithful. Duh. You don't know nothing about the person.
Also, the times us young girls get pressured into, oh, this boy wanna talk to you, so y'all just go straight into talking to the stranger, and then the relationship fails. And most of the time, I see it coming. Like, I see it coming, because you don't even know this person and you're talking to the person, so it's gonna be uncomfortable. It's gonna be very, very uncomfortable. So then you're gonna end up talking for way too long, and then you're gonna lose interest, because you're not really friends with the person. You just learn about the person, but you're not really friends with the person.
And being friends with someone takes years. I'm not saying you need to talk to someone for years, but you need to be friends with them for years. When you're friends with someone, you always find out their true colors quicker than when you would in a talking stage.
That's why, like, also good friends sometimes end up being in a relationships because they already know so much about each other. They're so comfortable around each other that it's like it's not hard. They won't force anything. It comes naturally, you know? What's your go-to drink at a restaurant?
Oh, pina colada.
Mine too.
Or Shirley Temple.
Mine's pina colada most, but if they don't have pina colada, I'll do strawberry daiquiri. How to reject a guy?
I have a man. That's it. Even if you have to lie, tell them you're gay.
Whenever I get into those situations, I'm just like, no. Just no, because no should say it all.
Some of them can't take no for an answer. So for those who can't take no for an answer, tell them you have a man.
Well, that's not my problem, though. I said no same way. I don't care what they want to do.
As women, we have to protect ourselves, you know? Even if that means lying.
Yeah, I said no on that shit. I don't care if you can't. If you're taking it hard, it's just no. How has your understanding of God and religion changed your life?
Without God and religion, I would not be where I am today. And it took quarantine for me to incorporate God and spirituality into my life. And honestly, I'm afraid to know who I was if I hadn't done any of that. Since quarantine, I feel like I went from like a 0 to 100.
I was baptized in in January of 2020, right before I moved to the US. And I feel like at that time I got baptized because it was very important to me and my mom. So I didn't want her to do it alone, and she asked me if I wanted to do it with her. So of course I did. But I was younger and I didn't have the mindset that I have now. Now I will get rebaptized because there are things that I've learned, and I feel like I'm taking my Christianity way more serious now. Like my connection with God has just started really growing last year and like this year, because I've always been a Christian. I've always been a godly person, but I haven't really understood it for years, and it's hard for younger kids to understand God because the Bible is confusing. To this day, I still kind of find the Bible confusing, but I try my best to understand it. I try my best to practice godly activities on a daily basis. Like every day, I try to read my Bible verses and everything. So that has opened my eyes to a lot of things. That has made me a better person. I always pray for people to find God because honestly, God is the only thing that can help you. No one else can help you but God, and it's just sad to see that some people don't believe in God, but that is fine because you believe in your own thing. But when people fail to realize the great stuff that God has done for us, it's like crazy, because especially since after our accident, it's just some stuff that God does to make you realize like, wow, He's really great. Like that's the only way I can say it. I definitely feel like being Christian or my relationship with God has opened my eyes to a lot of stuff and kept me away from a lot of temptations, and keeps on leading me in the right path. God is the answer to everything. So we have two more. Have you or would you ever let a guy get between you and your friend? Definitely not.
No.
The friend was there first and the boyfriend not gonna last forever. Friend is more important. My friend was there before you. I'm not gonna just don't dish my friend for a boyfriend. And the girls that do that and claim that they're girls are so fake, because why would you ditch your friend for a guy? Your friend is gonna always be there for you in ways that boyfriend may not be able to be there for you. Don't cut off your friend that has been there through everything for your boyfriend. It just doesn't make any sense. What do you think?
Well, I don't even have to answer that because you should know
You should know that.
Yeah, idiot.
No, because any girl that does that, I really look at them way differently. Last one to wrap this up. What kind of life would you like to live when you reach the retirement age? Okay, I already envisioned this. I want to be living in some European country. Matter of fact, I want to live in a European country by my 20s, but I want to live in some European country by the ocean and just be eating pasta with my husband or something, and have my grandchildren over. Well, retirement, I'm okay, so like I'm old, but retirement age can be at any age. But I just want to retire in a nice beachy looking European country, eating gelato or pasta or something like that. That's just what I want.
I'm not gonna lie, I feel like when I retire, I'm moving back to the motherland, aka Africa.
Wait, you think you moved to Africa?
I live in Africa.
Like where? South Africa or like Ethiopia?
There's a lot of places I have in mind. I feel like would suit me. It could be Africa or Europe, any of that. But all I know is I'm getting out of this country. So
No, for real.
I'm not getting out of the US. I mean, not this country,
not
the
this
US.
One. But I have no intention of staying in the US. That's all I have to say. Like I have no intention. But
I have no intention either.
I have thought about moving to Africa before, but like that would be South Africa, because I like Cape Town or Johannesburg or something. Sorry, because I like how it looks. It looks very nice and cute. I just like it. Yeah, is that it? Yeah, that's it. Finally, bro, we've been here for like an hour. That basically wraps it up for the video today. I hope you guys enjoyed like a little girl talk from your internet cousins. I'll see you guys in the next video. I hope you guys love this one. And don't forget to
like the video, like,
and subscribe. Okay, all right, see you guys. We're gonna go enjoy the beach. Wait, I'm gonna show y'all the view before I close off. Look, do you see that? Do you see how beautiful that is? Do you see that? It looks unreal. My British accent is so valid.